Mistakes and learning. Hi everybody, this is Sam with Python Basics. So we need to talk about this like right now. All right, mistakes and learning. So it's perfectly fine to make a mistake. It's part of the learning process. Now, I am a serial habitual learner. I'm obsessed. So when I make a mistake, I kind of get giddy because that means, holy moly, I'm about to learn something. I'm about to reprogram my brain. I'm about to get a whole lot smarter. So people are like, oh, wow. Now, please, this is with a grain of salt of what I'm about to say, and it actually makes me uncomfortable. Hey, you're smart. No. I have screwed up and made so many mistakes. That is the only reason why I am where I am. So if you think about everything that I've learned, associate 10 to 12 mistakes with everything that I've learned. There's a quote from Bill Gates. So there's actually a lot to unpack with what I'm about to say. There's the old saying, and it's a little cliche, and it tastes a little dirty when you say it. Oh, you learn so much more when you make a mistake than when you do it right. Well, yeah, but everybody sure doesn't really enjoy the pain of making a mistake. Now I'm going to do a quote of Bill Gates, and this is when it sunk in. He goes, "Be really careful if everything goes right, because you're going to start thinking you're right all the time." And that blew me away, because you're going to think all your ideas are good. So then if you extrapolate, so I take things to the extreme. So then if you extrapolate this, if you're right all the time, then that also means you're not really stretching yourself. So as much as I'm wrong, the reason also accompanying this is that also means that I'm way outside of my comfort zone, way outside of my abilities, and I'm forcing myself to catch up. Now, it takes a lot of emotional energy to do that to yourself, to put yourself in those situations. So I'm a big fan of having successes tied in with these mistakes, because if all you have is mistakes, it's both extremes. If all you have is mistakes, you're not going to think you can learn. And then also, if you have no mistakes at all, you're going to always think that you're right. Both of those are bad. I don't know which one is worse, but they're both bad. So you want to mix in, because you want to be good at something, but you also want to be improving at something else, or different degrees of these things. So get comfortable making yourself uncomfortable to make mistakes, and then make sure you're learning from them. And if you do these two combinations, and then what molds into it is you're going to get more well-rounded, and your skills are going to expand, and you're going to get smarter, but you're also going to get more comfortable. And when you make a mistake, you're going to be like, all right, so what did I learn from this? And you're going to go from there, and you're going to diminish the negativity of making a mistake, and you're not going to be afraid of it anymore. And that's, then there's actually a part of your brain, don't quote me on I'm not going to embarrass myself, but there's a part of your brain that actually doing things that are uncomfortable, it actually gets better at processing these things. So the more that you're doing things that you don't want to do, or doing things that you're uncomfortable with doing, that part of your brain actually gets conditioned and doesn't care as much. So all of these things merge into each other, and you become a better, more comfortable, stronger, and smarter person. So the only reason why I'm smart is because I have spent years of being dumb. So I actually think that dumb is a choice, especially with all of my learning disabilities and the way that my brain works and as fast as it goes. I truly believe that you can change anything about your personality, your brain chemistry, and the way that you problem solve. I really do. From the way that I've taught myself to think through a problem. So I know that was a lot, but I promise if you begin to re-examine and retool and change the way you look at things, I promise you'll be able to solve any problem you want. So I know that was a little lengthy, but if you've not joined the Discord server down below, make sure you're clicking that invite over there. If you've not hit the subscribe button or the like button, please make sure you're doing that. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. And if you haven't, check out this video right here or this one right down here. And most important, make sure you're hitting this subscribe button and the notification bell. Thanks again for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. Bye guys.